Hello, my name is Marcus, and I've been developing on a game. I'm a part of Imperium Game and as you see on the screen, this is the game I've been developing on Soulforge. This is a personal passion, and I've been working on it for almost about a year right now. Um, those two won't really have much into them. Credits, it is two developers, so indie developers. And then we go into this. We have the load and creates, the create slots. Now for the create slot, you can create a character as you see in the front right here, using different faces. These all save, so you just pick something like this. Um, Something from here, let's say your origin was some wonder, and your hairs, you can change them. Now, keep in mind this game is still in a beta. This game still does have some things that are still not in. However, as you see, I already have 3 slots, which means I cannot save this character. So I take one of those slots and remove them. Just give it a second. Then we go back right here. Character is still there. So if you have this issue where anything you forgot that you had 3 slots, you can just easily come back to where you left off. Now to finalize your character, you can have any name you want, except for names that contain restricted content. For example, if I say any swear word, which I will not be typing, it will restrict anything similar, it will also. So anything will be restricted unless you put your decent name. Now, for this example, I'm just going to call it test. That is restricted. Any word, how our restriction system works is that any word close to test, so like testing or something like that, it will not work because test is a part of the variables. So we're just going to call it test. And then we will return if that would have let me return in the first place. Just give me. Now the slot will be saved. It's just that we're having a little bit of bugs here and there. Now press play, load, and right there is our slot test. Now, as you saw, you're able to see your character. And this is the game. Now, we have multiple locations. This is also supposed to be an MMORPG. So we have even characters to talk. We've got the quests. Yeah, the quests guild, which gives you quests. We've got the tavern keep. And then we've got auctions, so you'll be able to sell your items through here. This is just the market where you can just quick sell or quick buy. You can buy other people's products and other things. And then here, the librarian, you will be able to see your skills. I will show that in a bit. In this area, you can create your metal ore from those ore nodes into ingots. So, like, these are copper, you will get copper ingots after putting them through here. This is the starter village, and also butterflies. Love them. Now you see there is also this guy. This guy will create you tools. So go to him if you need tools. This guy just repairs, so yeah. Now this game has a lot of mechanics already. This is a safety area, like a safe zone, and the health bar, the sort of mana, like if you're casting anything or fighting using skills. And then this is just a stamina bar. As you see, if I jump, sprint, slide, and crouch, slide, which one is that? Control, yeah. And then you see every tree in this game is possible to cut down. And goes. Every single thing. Everything in the game has this mechanic. Now you see here there's the brewer. This is where you get potions. Here's some of the models on display. We've also got this guy, the lumberjack. He just gives you the wood that you need after you give them the raw wood that you get from the trees. Now, I will show you in a second about. Now, also what I do want to talk about is the graphics. The graphics in this game is quite decent in quality. Higher than most Roblox games, especially. Now you see, this is some of them are placeholders. This is armor that you can equip. This is specifically for beta testers. It gives you health. As you can see, this is a like I don't even know what to call it. I'm not the coder, so I can't really tell what's going on. So you see, this is the skills I was talking about earlier that the librarian can give to you. These will unlock per level. Each weapon has their own skill set, so you'll be able to deal with it. You get to check the available this time at level 0s. These just show you all skills, like a library, and then also a few level 1s since I leveled up. Non-available, they show all the way here. There aren't many skills at the moment. And then you see, this is the, I guess you can call it the armory idea. Here you can put your food, where they can heal you mid-battle. Potions, they can give you buffs or also heal you. And then you've got the chest plate, you've got the helmet. Then you've got the boots, the arms, and then you also have backpack. A backpack will be important, as here you see there's only 20 kgs of weight from max. Now, as you see those bars, if you may notice, after each one your speed decreases. Now, I don't really have much to show, as I don't have many items, but you should be able to understand it. Other than that, there are we've got 4 different territories open right now. As you see, even the graphics for the stone is higher. Now you keep going and it unlocks the new area, Crow's Gorge. Now these are parts of lore. You will see that this is the first enemy. This guy is a placeholder. He is not very much, I guess, friendly, but he has a mechanic of only being able to hit you if he sees you. However, making noise near him will also alert him. So I'm crouching, and then getting too close into this red circle will get him alerted. So yes, you could technically bypass them, but he also has this roll feature where it kind of gets annoying. He can just dodge most of your attacks. Now, for weapons, I don't really have much. There's also settings. This will also be part of guilds. This is for parties. This is for help. Will be added soon. Then we've got the profile. Profile will show you your amount of XP and stuff. Now there's also gold, and then we've got also the silver. Silver is the main currency. Gold is the, you can call it like the Bitcoin of this game. You will be able to buy it through through store, and if you do want, you can exchange a lot of silver for gold pieces. Great for investment. So this game is like this. You will find ore nodes randomly around the map. You can also find that the trees move from time to time. They sway very slightly, as you can see. It adds a lot of feel. And then when you're playing around, you can just keep going, and none of the terrain is flat. We try to make sure of that. This game is very good so far. Has been through a lot. As you can see, there's another enemy right here. Now these are only like heretic boxers type of people, but they will be improved in the near future. Now this is a potion that you can equip, but it does the healing and stuff, but not right now. Then we've got, where is it? That's what I want. Sword, I did not pick it up. Anyway, those weapons do not do damage, so to keep that in mind. And also there is regenerative healing, and the health bar does go down based on how much health you take damage. As you can see, this is a bug, so ignore that part, but this is how it will show normally. Now you see, also the heretic boxer moves back every single time, so in certain places like dungeons, they become more and more annoying. However, the health is based on, the regeneration is based on how much health you have, so the more health, the more regeneration. We also have a Discord server you can join. There is a lot that is there. We update weekly, and then we've also got some more territories. These are the 2 winter biomes that we've got. And then we've got on that side over there, we've got a what was it? Yes, a forest biome, and then we've got a city, but that city right now is closed. I will show it to you though, a little bit. What we've done so far is that there's also these. As you see, it's not final look, but you can switch the settings based on shadows. This can help with performance, diffuse. Some people like to have this disabled. And then we've got music. This has still being worked on, as not everything is fully in. This game is very large. It has gigantic maps. Now, another thing about this game is that it will have a chat system, I believe. So I'll just fast forward into. So now, as I fast forward, we are getting close to the city. In terms of the gate will be here. We will see it right now. There it is. Now the city is closed. However, based on this, you can tell how it looks very nice and still working on it. However, it looks amazing. You can also go on top of the wall. Now I'll bring you to the forest. These maps are really big, so I will also fast forward this part until I get to that area. You could, if you do join our Discord server, which will be in the description below, you can you can just ask for a role to be a tester, and we will accept it, and you will be able to access this game. Alright, this is the entrance to the forest area. Now, this game is also very optimized. I will make sure that stays the case. This game is looking to be on a very large server base, so you'll be able to play with multiple friends and enjoy the game. So here we enter the forest area. It is called Large Road. Now, again, this is still in a beta phase, so if you do have any comments or any suggestions, please do comment about it. Now I'll fast forward to the other location, which is also in. Now, also, if you notice that these textures have quite nice visuals, if you do have any other suggestions of replacing them, you can just send them in the description. Alright, now we enter into the area close in the second location. This is the other side. So, and there we entered Last Road. This is also a very large location. This map is very big. I am only cutting through parts of them. However, they are really large. There will be other types of transportation other than running. However, this is in the future. What you can do as a support to this game is join the Discord server, help test, and give us your ideas on what needs improving. This information is a lot more valuable and doesn't take much on your side. Subscribing also would be very nice if you have gone this far into the video. I do appreciate your time and your willingness to see how this MMO will soon happen. Keep in mind, again, we're only two developers, indie developers, and we decided to take this into our hands and try making an MMO where you can do pretty much anything. Now, I'll fast forward to another part. Alright, this is our main screen, if you haven't seen it before. tutorial will be added, although we will need testers and support in understanding what part needs more information. So, this is our game. There's only one last place I want to show you, and that is the place where you forge your weapons. It is right here. This is where you can interact with forges and create your own weapons. Also, you can create your weapons. You can buy weapons from up here by interacting with those. And then up over here is going to be a NPC area where you can interact with characters. And that is what we have for it. Thank you for staying with me this long. I would like to have subscribes. It would be nice for you if you subscribed, as it doesn't take much on your side, and please stay notified, as that helps us continue this game and this passion